Good morning everyone, see you again. How are you doing so far? And how was your weekend everyone? Teacher hope you enjoy with your family, right? So today are you ready for our online class? Yes, of course not, right? Yes, right? So today we are going to start our hangout lesson because today is Monday, May 18, 2020. So today we are going to continue our hangout lesson. So if you are at home, you can open your book to page 18 and 19, and today we are going to practice more exercises on page 18 and 19. And before we move on to our lesson today, teacher would like to review what we learned last week. Do you still remember? Yes, of course, right? Last week we learned about the reading, right? Regarding to the title is Cakes from Around the World. And do you still remember those cakes? What are their names? Do you still remember? There are three cakes. The first cakes come from, yes, it comes from where? Everyone is still remember? You can open your book here and you can review here. Like for example, you still remember, for example, the cakes, for example, what is the name of the first cake? Yes, strudel, right? Strudel is come from Austria. Do you still remember? Yeah, so the first cake we learned is strudel, right? Strudel. And second cakes? Yes, Buffy, Buffy. And it's come from where? Yes, it comes from India. And last cake? Yes, of course, mochi, mochi. And it's come from, do you still remember? Yeah, Japan. So in order to know more clearly, you can practice more exercises, which is read the question and underline the answer in the text. So since we don't have enough time, teacher would like all of you to practice more at home regarding to this text and try to read the whole text, and after that you can practice regarding to question here. So there are three questions in this text. Like where is strudel from originally, and what are the main ingredients, as well as when do Japanese people usually eat mochi. So you can practice more regarding to these exercises. So now, and besides we also learn some vocabulary like the word popular, the word kinds, the word flavor, as well as the word dessert. And we also learn the differences between the word dessert and dessert. Do you still remember? Yes, of course, right? Dessert is different, right? Dessert is like sand, while dessert is a sweet, like sweet snack that we eat after dinner, breakfast. So don't be confused. And popular, do you still remember? Yes, it's something that is liked by many people. Like for example, go hiking is very popular in my country. For example, so it's liked by many people. And we also learn the word kinds. We refer to the kinds of like the group of people, the group of things. And we also learn the word flavor. And for example, you can ask your friend, what is mochi flavor? So they can say that it is sweet. The flavor of mochi is sweet, for example. So we learned last week we learned vocabulary regarding to that we got from the text that related to the cake from around the world. So today we are going to practice more exercises regarding to the cakes from all around the world. So it's somehow the question related to the text that we learned last week. So if you read the text carefully, you definitely can practice the exercises today. So well, now let us move on to our exercises regarding to unit 1. Let's go again. So like teacher said, you can open your book on page 18 and 19 all together. So we are going to start first. We are going to start with the listening. Here section D, which is listen and answer the girl question. Listen and answer the girl's question. So, okay, could you see here the picture here? Okay, there are two people. Okay, these beautiful girls and another one a handsome boy here. They look like a cook, right? They are a cook. They are cooks, right? So maybe they are cooking cakes. We could guess like this, and maybe they are at home or maybe at the bakery, right? And today we are going to practice more regarding to this listening. So what are we going to do? So in this section, teacher would like all of you to listen to the track. Listen and answer the good question. Track 16. Okay, so what teacher would like all of you to do first is that you listen and then try to get the question that the girl is writing to us during the conversation. For example, number one, what maybe they will the girl might ask some questions, so try to note down. For example, number one, what did the girl ask? And number two, number three, and then we move on to the answer. Okay, so try to listen to the question that the girl trying to ask first, and then we can actually find the correct answer. Alright, so teacher give you 3 minutes to work on this listening. So now let's go.
E. Listen again and check your answers.
I love making cakes.
Me too.
Did you know that there are lots of different types of desserts around the world?
No, I didn't.
I read an interesting article about desserts yesterday.
What type of desserts did you read about?
One type is called the strudel. It's popular in Europe. People put fruit inside a strudel.
What type of fruit do people put in strudel?
They put apple.
It sounds delicious.
And I also read about barfi. It's a type of cake made with milk and sugar.
It sounds sweet.
I love sweet cakes.
Where does barfi come from?
It comes from India.
I want to try it. Were there any other desserts in the article?
Yes, there was one more. It was from Japan.
What was it called?
Mochi.
What is mochi made with?
It's made with rice.
Wow, I've never heard of it before.
And sometimes people put ice cream inside it.
Like an ice cream cake? That's the best.
Very good, everyone. So, first question, so here you can see here, number one, what is the question? So, the answer they give you, so try to write the question first, and the answer they give you is ice cream, sugar, apple. Number two, Australia, India, Japan, and number three, flour, milk, and rice. So try to find the question first. Very good. So number one, what did the girl ask? Yes, what type of fruit do people put? Yeah, what type of fruit what type of fruit do people put what? Put in strudel, right? Put in strudel. You know strudel already, right? We practice the listening last time. Alright. And what else? Number two. So what type of fruit do people put in strudel? And what else, everyone? What is the answer here? Ice cream, sugar, or apple? Do you still remember? If you don't remember, you can refer to our text here. strudel, okay. Sorry, okay. So this one, okay. So what is the answer here? Okay, ice cream, sugar, or apple? Do you hear something? Yeah, the boy replied back that, okay, the fruit that we put on strudel is, or the fruit that we put, okay, in strudel is, yeah, exactly, apple, okay, apple, okay. How about number 2? What is the question? Did you hear the girl asked question while you're listening? Number 2? Yeah, she asked, where does Buffy? Yes, very good. Where does Buffy come from? Is it correct? Yes, right? So where does Buffy come from? Austria, India, or Japan? Do you still remember? Yes, of course, teacher also review for you, okay? So strudel is come from, yeah, of course. Buffy is come from, yeah, India. Okay, it's come from India. It does not come from, okay, Austria or Japan. Okay, so it come from India. Do you get the correct answer, everyone? Yes, maybe, right? Or absolutely yes. Okay, number 3. What is the question? Okay, what is, very good, what is mochi? Okay, what is mochi made with? Okay, made with. So the girl did ask this question, right? So what is mochi made with? So flour, okay, milk, or rice? Which one? Yes, very good. Right. Okay. So what is mochi made with? It made with rice. Okay. So that's it for this part. So if you cannot get the correct answer, you can actually listen again, okay, and try. First, you need to note down the question that the girl asked first, okay, and after that, you can actually answer the question. So, our question is, what type of fruit do people put in strudel? And the answer is apple. Where does Buffy come from? It comes from India. And where is mochi made with? It's made with rice, okay. Okay, so now we move on to another section, okay, section F. You can actually open your book here on page 18 and then on page 19, and you will actually see, okay, here, read, okay, on page 18, okay, fill in the chart with, okay, the information from, okay, the words box. So actually teacher didn't write down on, okay, the words on the box, okay, on the whiteboard today, but teacher would like all of you to look at this page, okay, page 18, and then you will see section F, and then you will, okay, see, okay, the words, okay, that they put, okay, in the box here, like, okay, from Austria made with rice, fruit or vegetable, from Japan made, okay, with milk and sugar, red beans inside, from India made with flour, and, okay, fruits or nuts, okay, added. So there are several words that describe about the cakes. 3 cakes that we learn, okay, which are strudel, Buffy, and mochi. So, okay, like teacher said, the information here they put for all of you, okay, so you can look down, so which, okay, words that describe about those cakes. For example, if strudel comes from Austria, you can put the word from Austria, and then you try to find another information that relate to strudel. So, as you know that strudel is made, okay, it's come from, okay, Austria, and it made with what? You can look at more, okay, so you try to, okay, to try to understand this question, you need to look at more regarding to, okay, our reading last week. So you will see that strudel is made with what? Flour, and it usually have fruit, for example. So try to, okay, if you don't understand, try to look back to our reading before in order to complete the, okay, information that related to the, okay, cakes that are described, okay. So for example, strudel, okay, strudel, okay, there are some information that you can, okay, see in the chart. If strudel is come from Austria, you put the word from Austria, okay. Okay, for example, and another word they put like it's made with flour, right? So strudel is made with flour, so you can put made with, okay, flour, for example, okay. And there is other information that related to strudel. So try to find, okay, the information that they describe in the box and then put it in the correct cakes. For example, strudel is from Austria, it's made with flour and blah blah blah. That you can find the information in our box and try to find another information that related to barfi and mochi. So try to look at the information, and if you don't understand, like teacher said, if you don't remember, you can refer to our reading text because it related to 3 cakes, okay, 3 type of cakes, which are strudel, barfi and mochi. So try to, okay, read those the text again and then try to grab the, okay, information so that you definitely can, okay, look at the box, the word that they are provided in the box, and then try to, okay, pick the correct, okay, information that describe about the cake. For example, strudel from Austria is not from Japan. You cannot put from Japan, right? Because in the box they also give many information that, okay, is not in order at all. So try to find whether strudel from Japan or India or it's from Austria. Try to find, and then you just, okay, put it in the correct, okay, cakes that you are going to describe. So strudel is come from Austria, okay, from Austria, and it's made with flour, for example, and then what? Fruit, for example, fruit or not added. So you just put it here, okay? Try to, okay, find the correct information that related to, okay, those cakes. Alright, so teacher hope you all practice regarding to this section because it's very easy, it's not that hard, right? And moving on to the, okay, section A, read the example and circle all ingredients. This one as well, teacher also would like all of you to practice if you have your own textbook, okay? So it's very easy. Just read the example, okay? So call the, okay, ingredients. So they give you the text, okay? So for example, my favorite food is pasta. I really love it. I would like to eat pasta every day. I love tomato pasta and cream pasta. My mom is really good at making pasta. I can make pasta too. I can make a good tomato pasta. Here is how to do, and blah blah blah. So you, okay, try first one. What you have to do is read the example here that they are provided and circle all the ingredients. For example, if pasta is the ingredient, you circle the word pasta, and if the word tomato is considered as ingredients, you need to circle tomato. Okay, so try to find the ingredient, and teacher believe that you also know what does it mean by the word ingredients, right? So try to find the ingredient regarding to this example, and then you circle the ingredients, okay? And moving on to another one, which is read again and answer the question. So while you're listening, after you, okay, finish your after you finish your, okay, reading the example that teacher, okay, read earlier, so try to, okay, read again and then answer the question. So there are 2 questions so far. Okay, number 1, what is the first, okay, step to make what? Tomato pasta. And number 2, what does the writer say not to put or not to do? Okay, so try to find the answer while you're reading. Okay, reading the here. After you circle the ingredient, and we move to, okay, another section which is answer the question. So after you know and note down or circle the ingredient, you can actually practice regarding to the 2 questions. It's very easy, right? So teacher hope you, okay, can practice more regarding to the exercise on page, okay, 19. And we move on to section C. Okay, teacher did not write okay, on the whiteboard. You can look at here. What do you like to cook? How do you cook it? And fill in the chart. So section C here, they give you, okay, some, okay, methods, the words that, okay, can describe. So there's a recipe here. So ingredient you can put, for example, you can put the word flour, the word tomato, and what else, and then some cooking method. So you had already know that the method in order to cook you can do like whisk, mix, you can put the word chop, the word okay, blah 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 in order to talk about the method, okay, in order to cook the food that you want. And you can write the ingredient down here, okay? So don't worry, teacher hope you can practice here. If you have okay your own textbook, you can okay practice regarding to this. Okay. So okay, that's it for today's section, and okay, tomorrow we will okay continue to okay our new lesson, okay, unit 2. And before we end our section today, teacher would like to review what we learned so far today. So today actually we also review what we learned last week regarding to the okay, cakes from around the world. And don't forget that those cake called strudel, okay, buffy, and mochi. And we also learned some okay listening practice regarding to the cakes, okay, like we also practice how okay the question okay while we're listening, what did we hear, and then we also answer some following questions here. And we also okay look more on exercise on page 19 regarding to fill, okay, sorry, this what also come from the page 18, but we also look at okay the exercise from page 19, and teacher also explained all of you already. So hope all of you don't forget to review okay and practice at home, and you can submit it to your okay homeroom teacher in order to know whether it's correct or not. And thank you everyone for your paying attention. So today let teacher say goodbye and see you tomorrow.